What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Shy89 Bro Him, coming at y'all. No, Shy88 Caprice, coming at y'all with another video, man. So, had to pull the motor back out yet again. Reason being is because I was having clearance issues. So, I had to pull the motor back out, drop the trans. My intake is hitting here and here, and also here where the alternator sits. So this is the driver's side of the motor. As y'all know, the driver's side of the motor is what, the second hole, if I'm not mistaken. Second hole. But I had it at the third hole. No, I had it at the fourth hole. And it was pushed back further. So I'm gonna see if I can bring it to the second hole on the driver's side. And on the passenger side, it is still in the same location. And of course my girl would call when I'm recording. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, we back. Where was I at? Oh, so I don't know if many of you guys know this or not, but to me, it looks to be as though there is a difference in these motor mounts. I don't know how, I don't know where, but these motor mounts have the engine sitting up higher. However, these motor mounts appears to look taller. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Should I go with the taller motor mounts or should I go with the shorter motor mounts? I had the shorties on there, but I was still having clearance issues at the top of the intake and where the alternator sits. And as I just stated, I just pulled off the 305 look completely different. They don't have the two holes here. The indent here is different compared to this one. And these look longer. I don't know. If y'all see something that I'm missing, or if y'all know something that I don't know, feel free to tap in, let me know. These are truck style motor mounts, these are car style motor mounts. So hopefully these car style motor mounts will work, and hopefully this engine is sitting in lower. And I won't have no clearance issues. And then I need to know, where exactly should I bolt these? Again, this is driver's side. And this is passenger side. And this is passenger side. And on the passenger side, these bolts over here are in the last hole. Slid all the way back. Passenger side motor mount is slid all the way back. So maybe y'all can fill me in. Also, there's the water pump, of which I forgot to tell y'all. All these parts have been clear coated, so they won't fade, they won't scratch, none of that. They have been clear coated. Y'all not gonna see that no way, but yeah, you know, this is how they look. So hopefully it'll make this motor sit a little bit lower. Train leaking out tranny fluid. Should I pull the tranny out, cut a slit in the cross member, and slide the tranny forward? Will that affect my drive shaft length on how much shaft I have inside of the actual transmission? Which, if that do be a problem, I have a extra drive shaft sitting over there by the door that came out of the 88 Chevy Caprice. So y'all let me know, man. What should I do? How should I do it? Should I stick the wire harness back inside the car for now also? I think I might, because the only way I'm gonna get that harness back in there is with this motor out, because I got it with the motor out. If I put this motor back in here and try to put this harness back in here, I'm gonna be fighting this bitch every step of the way. Also, did y'all end up putting the factory style harness back in the car? Which, as y'all see, I have right here. I have everything pretty much labeled for the most part that I think I'm gonna need. A lot of stuff on this engine I am gonna keep. So I think I am going to just stick the harness back off in the car, and I can do everything else with it on the outside. So yeah, man. Y'all hit them comments. Let me know what y'all think. How did y'all LS swap / build go? Also, we got the new door installed. I still gotta do some adjustments. We got the fender in the back seat. We do have the replacement steering wheel. Yeah. It's a lot, man. I didn't know I was gonna actually be this far in the depth with this LS swap. But again, you know, I'm not the type that's gonna quit, shut down, and give up. I was hoping to have the car back up and running before summer, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen right now. So here we are. I did order a low profile oil pan, which should be on its way. I'll get that sometime this month. I still gotta go to the junkyard, get a dipstick. What else do I gotta do? Oh, and I still gotta get the fucking manifolds. I'm just gonna run with the stock manifolds for now until I can get everything, you know, how I want it. These are the 862 heads. I might end up going and getting some aluminum paint, cleaning those up, respraying those, taping off all my black, and respraying all of my aluminum parts to make it look a little bit better. Probably gonna cut out some of the material right there just to be on the safe side, just so when I go to put this motor back in here, I'm not having any clearance issues hitting that transmission tunnel or the wiper cowl, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. I hope some of y'all don't jump in the comments and say, look, bro, it's best if you just pull the motor mounts off the frame, drill new holes, and just put the motor exactly where you want it. I don't want to do that. I'm using the stock tranny lines for now. Later on in the future, I will be upgrading the trans cooler. And then I still have to get another fan. And then the AC that I'm going to use the AC off of the 305 engine. So I do got to get the brackets for that. That way I can use the factory AC, use the factory coolant, and everything else. So, yeah. That's where we at, y'all. That's where we standing at with it. We still got a long ways to go, man, before this thing can even do its first crank up. We so close, but yet so far away. I got the new harness over there hanging up. I got a computer in the trunk that I got to send off to the tuner and get that tuned. I could plug up the new harness to the engine, but for what? It'd be pointless at this point. Just for me to have to take everything back off and redo everything. And nah, I'm not even gonna do it that way. Even though it would make it easier. But yeah, man. I just figured I'd get on here, give y'all a little footage, let y'all know what's going on with the LS swap build for the Wifey's 94 SS Impala. If y'all did do the ICT billet brackets for the AC compressor, drop a link in the comment where I can find those. Also, drop a link in the comment where I can find the ICT billet alternator and power steering bracket. Cause I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this truck style pump. Cause when I say it's hitting, it's hitting. Like it won't let the hood close or nothing. You know, first it was just hitting the intake. Then when I put the alternator on, then it started hitting the intake. So, I mean the alternator. So, yeah, y'all let me know, man. Hit them comments. All right, y'all. Peace.